Hi, welcome to Time Out with Coach Webb. Tonight I want to talk to you about, it's called The Speed of Trust by Stephen Covey. And it's a book that I've gone through, and I'd like to kind of just share some points about it. And it talks about just the understanding and building trust within your organization. And I know I've talked about trust before, but I just want to give you a couple of different points of views on how he has approached it. And hopefully you can take a couple of tips tonight that I think you can share with your employees, with your teammates, with your coaching staff, and with your business partners and so forth, to kind of get an open wide range of how you can develop trust more within your organizations and your program. The first one, and they're based off of behaviors, type of behavior you should show or set examples for. So the first one is trust. Tell the truth. Don't spin the truth. Tell the truth and tell it what it is. And don't leave any falsehoods within the truth. Be truthful and give opportunities to people to understand what the truth is and let them make the decisions that need to be made based off of the truth. All right. And those who don't accept that truth, they're going to have to find a way to accept it one way or another, given the circumstances of the situation. Number two, demonstrate respect. Show the people that you care. Show your employees, your players, your coaching staff, your family members and co-partners, whoever, that you care, that you have a genuine concern about their health, their well-being, and their prosperity. If they see that genuinely, then they know that you care. Show kindness in little things that you do. Some days just come in and have donuts at whatever it may be. Someday come in and just say, hey, everyone, we're getting off our hour early today, but just so you can go out and relax and have some time. So make sure that you care and let them know that you respect them and you respect their thoughts and you respect their opinions. Number three, create some transparency. Tell the truth in ways that people can verify. So if you say to your employees, it's raining outside, it should be raining outside. Go look out the window. So if you tell our employees that we're falling short on some goals or that we're not reaching some objectives that we need to be able to show them those goals or those objectives. Be able to show your team that, hey, we need to do a better job rebounding, or we need to do a better job of assists. And show that they're able to have that statistics ready and available for them. So transparency is a way which everyone can see that you're telling the truth, and you have the documentation or you have whatever it takes to prove that those statements that you're making that you say are true can be verified. All right. So number four, right wrong. And that is something that they're teaching in schools more and more every day, that if you do something wrong, correct it, fix it, not just apologize and say, hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and then you move on. You apologize, admit that you were wrong, or admit that you did something to harm someone. Then you ask them, how can I fix this? What is it that we can fix? And if it's within a reasonable reason, fix it, correct the wrong, right or wrong. If you know that somebody deserves a pay raise and you didn't give it to them, or one of the managers didn't give it to them, fix it and correct it and give them what they are doing, what they are owed. That's another one that people will see that you do care. People will see that that's transparency. Make restitution whenever possible. That's number four, right or wrong. Number five, show loyalty. Give credit freely. And I've talked about this before. And let your employees know in front of others how well those superstars are doing for you. Those go-getters are doing for you. Let everyone see that and acknowledge that, all right? That's very important. Speak about those people if they're in the presence, all right? Let them know that they've done some things that we are trying to achieve and they've done it the right way. Number six, deliver results. If you say we're going to do something this way, all right, we're going to play dribble drive offense. Well, we better show that we're scoring off of dribble drive offense, that we have the tools and the necessary to do that. So when we say you're going to do something, well, next week we're all going off and we're going to start a new campaign, and the campaign is going to start on the 31st. So then we need to make sure that we have established that campaign is going to start on the 31st, come hell or high water. Number seven, get better. A good leader wants to learn every day and grow every day. A servant leader wants to learn and grow every day. You want to get better at what you're doing. You want to do whatever you can to make sure your team, your players, your staff, your business partners are all getting better at what you're trying to achieve. Confront reality. If there's a circumstance where you see that there's an issue and it needs to be done, someone's coming in and they're not holding up to the standards in which the organization or the team or the your partners are supposed to be showing and representing, and they're not doing that, confront it. And that doesn't mean it has to be publicly, but what you can do is go into a room or go somewhere privately and have those conversations. Now, once you have those conversations, it goes back to the transparency. Go back and you tell those others that this is the result we've seen from something that were not part of our expectations or part of our goals in which we're trying to achieve. So once you go back and you have that confrontation and try to work that situation out, you do need to go back and kind of show the transparency to the others so that they understand that and that they show that you are transparent and that you are trying to make things better. Number 9, clarify expectations. Disclose and reveal all expectations. Validate them. Renegotiate them if you need to, or if it's even possible. Do not violate the expectations that you set. Everyone's supposed to be there at 8:10 in the morning. You need to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's a simple, but make sure everyone understands the expectations. And that's the why. Expectations is not that, but it's also the why. So make sure they understand the why in the expectations. Number 10, practice accountability. Hold yourself accountable. Make sure that you are checking yourself. Make sure that you're asking others questions to help you grow and showing your weaknesses, having people scout you and see where you can be fixed or things that you need to get done, all right, to get better. So you want to make sure you're doing that and holding other people accountable. You have to be accountable. So take responsibility for the results of the decisions that you make, positive or negative. Number 11, real quick, last 3, listen first. Before you speak, listen, understand and diagnose. Listen with your ears and your eyes and your heart. All right? Number 12, keep your commitments. If you say again that we're giving everyone raises for Christmas, everyone for Christmas should get raises. Not some of them, not partial of them. Everyone should get raises for Christmas. If you say, if we win the national championship, we're all getting rings, everybody gets a ring. So make sure that you keep your commitments. If you tell someone that you will be there, be there. That is the worst way of losing trust. It's not keeping your commitment, not following through. And extend your trust. Probably the hardest one, because there are going to be some people sometimes who hurt you and do wrong to you, but you have to forgive them and again, extend that trust. You may not forget, but you have to extend that grace to them, that love in that period, and see where it takes you, all right? Demonstrate a propensity to trust, that I want to trust you, and I'm going to show you that I want to trust you. All right, well, that's my time out. I know it took a little longer tonight. I appreciate you guys listening. Thanks again. We love you. See you next weekend. Know your why. All right. Help to build that trust within your program and your organization. I'm sure you will. And I'm sure you'll get the results that you want. Good evening. Bye-bye.